stealthy ambushes, decisive trigger pulls, and every frame sharpened with relentless attention. These aren't just scenes, they're moments of pure adrenaline, captured in the split second where instinct decides everything. We've distilled the most intense, most breathtaking encounters into one continuous journey. The question is, do you have the courage to face this relentless pursuit? Then watch closely, because in this hunt, every second stretches tight like a drawn bowstring, ready to snap. Our journey begins at the sprawling Birria Fields, a vast open expanse where the land seems harmless at first glance. Flat, airy, almost peaceful, until you realize it hides shadows between the tree line and the endless rice fields. This is where danger crouches low, where wild boars lurk unseen in the tall grass. At sunrise, Pon's team arrived fully armed and fully silent. After spreading into position, the world sank into complete stillness. For 15 long minutes, nobody moved. Then, suddenly, a deep rustling shattered the silence. A massive boar, nearly 400 pounds, shifting in the grass. Pon reacted instantly. One precise shot. The beast collapsed. The hunt had begun, leaving Birria behind. The journey takes us to the vineyards of Tuscany, where peaceful rows of grapes have become the hiding grounds of destructive beasts. Ronnie's team arrived prepared, guided by sharp-nosed hunting dogs. Every step was cautious, every movement deliberate. Then the hounds erupted in urgent barking. A boar burst through the grapevines, charging wildly. Ronnie didn't hesitate. A swift shot ended the chase, and the vineyard fell silent once more. In this place, hesitation is defeat. Only the fastest survive. We move next to Corsica, a rugged land of jagged rocks and tangled underbrush. Here, even the most seasoned hunter struggles to move without difficulty. Yet Finn pushed through the harsh terrain with calm determination. As he navigated a narrow trail, a group of wild boars suddenly burst from the brush. They scattered in panic. Finn fired again and again, each shot echoing through the rocks. But the unforgiving terrain allowed most of them to vanish into steep mountain shadows. Meanwhile, Sona's team was already in position across the ridgeline. Sona crouched low, her senses razor sharp. Then movement. A boar crashed through the thicket, desperate to escape. Sona chambered around and locked onto the target. One clean, controlled shot brought the beast down. Not far away, John, a veteran marksman, had his own confrontation. A colossal boar, nearly 500 pounds, charged straight at him. John stood firm. One shot ended the charge instantly, dropping the monster at his feet. Deeper in the thicket, Jack faced terrain so dense it was considered a boar stronghold. Yet within minutes, a boar exploded from the brush at nearly 30 kilometers per hour. Jack's reflexes were faster. A single precise shot dropped the animal instantly. These beasts are not simple creatures. They are powerful, cunning, and capable of destroying entire crops in hours. With razor-sharp tusks and explosive strength, wild boars leave farmers terrified. Corner one, and it will not run. It will charge. That is why we hunt. We cannot let them continue their rampage. So the question stands: how do we take down creatures built for survival in the harshest places? The next chapter of our mission began at dawn. We headed toward the mountain base in our trusted vehicle, joined by well-trained hunting dogs experts in tracking and flushing boars from dense cover. As soon as we arrived, the dogs erupted into sharp barking. Something was out there. We rushed toward the sound. A massive wild boar burst from the bush, scrambling to escape the dogs. Without hesitation, I raised my rifle. One shot. The boar fell instantly. After another silent stretch, the dogs barked again, this time deeper in the forest. Moments later, another boar charged out of the shadows. Another clean shot ended its escape, though we continued up the mountain, and once again, barking echoed from below. Another boar shot upward through the brush. Another precise shot dropped it instantly. Down at the mountain's foot, Lucas and his team intercepted yet another fleeing beast. One shot, another takedown. And still, the hunt wasn't over. A teammate signaled that one boar had escaped. Using our phones to track direction, we followed the dog's echoing barks until I spotted the fleeing animal. I raised my rifle, took aim, and fired. Another threat neutralized. As we descended the mountain, my hunting dog froze, then barked sharply. A boar was close. Seconds later, it bolted from the brush straight into a perfect ambush.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.